It's Week 17 of the National Football League. We'll get a look at Joe Burrow. He's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the Bengals and the Falcons on EA Sports.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart on the call in this one. And Brock, got a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage run after run and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense could get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Another carry for Robinson. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Penix here from the gun. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Higgins makes the catch. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motioning the tight end now. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Another carry for him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Here we go. 11, empty. 11, 12.
They give it to him again. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. So far, so good to begin this one as they've got a new set of downs beyond midfield. They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Running on second with Moss. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Penix working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at 2nd in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Got his target, it's Higgins. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action now, Burrow. Escapes the pocket. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. If they get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Burrow to the air now. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To throw again, it's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down. Evan McPherson on for the
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. On fourth down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. Needs a good amount here too, 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. Penix now on first down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down. Here's Penix to throw. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. No return on that punt. And it'll be Bengals football. New set of downs for him from the 46. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Completes it to his running back, Zach Moss. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Simply put, Kate, that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on 2nd down and go backwards? That's some pretty superhuman effort and want to from this defense.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Burrow from the gun. Flush down out to his left. He's running for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and 10 from the 41. They motion the tight end over. First down, Burrow to throw. Chased out to his... And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Dad? What is that?
Another try following the sack. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Third and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half, and you better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Fields this clean at the 30. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Falcons will take over. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Tight end motioning right. On first down, here's Penix. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Penix has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Falcons will have a first. Robinson on the inside give. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop it behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He sends this one to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Penix now. Dialing up a receiver screen. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock, as safety really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Second down, another run by Moss. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5. Burrow back to throw. He's got him. That's Moss. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. 5 yards on that play and enough. keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Moss gets it from the gun. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Gun. 11, mighty.
Right back to Moss now. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Burrow setting up the play action. He's going to push one deep. This is caught inside the 15. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bengals with a chance to add to their lead. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Penix on 3rd down. Able to hit Robinson, complete. Hit some space around midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Penix working from the gun. That's brought in by Mooney. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Throwing it just before halftime. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline. And we all saw it. Flag came out